the game we have coming up here. A top 10 team perhaps walking right into a trap. As any fan of college football knows, when you go on the road, you never know what you might run into. Welcome everyone to Palo Alto, California, the farm and the home of the Stanford Cardinal. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the USC Trojans. The Trojans will get us underway with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. So Stanford's offense will get the first crack at it here. These rivalry games can really get the blood pumping, and we'll see who can manage their emotions best early.
Everyone's been waiting for this game, right? You know, both of these teams have had this game circled all the way back to the beginning of the offseason, so you got to be able to play under control.
With passion, with energy, with hatred, because it's a rivalry game, but keep your emotions in check and making sure I'm controlling what I can control.
Really nice job on that play. Quarterback and receiver being on the same page. Quarterback not telegraphing the throw, and the receiver does a nice job finding the soft spot in the defense, just settling down and giving his quarterback a nice target to throw to.
So now it's second and long. Off the play fake. Makes the catch. It's Davis. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A third down try for the offense. To throw, it's Barry. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. This Stanford offense is humming, set up with another first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. A little screen to the running back. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. New set of downs after the completion. They'll ride Davis here. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Cardinal, once feeling the shadow of that goalpost, now have moved it out and putting a drive together. They'll ride the hot hand. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with second and 11. Back to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away.
Third and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
Splits the uprights right down the middle. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Trojans' offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
And the Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. The coverage team was down there to corral him. They made the stop, and they'll mark it at the 39. One final play before the end of the quarter. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. A very short pickup there, and that'll be the final play of the first quarter. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Cardinal. All that baby in and then stroll into the end zone for the score.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. They really need to find a way to generate some kind of offense down 10-0. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. The Trojans can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. To the air, it's Owens. Not able to hook up there, incomplete. All right, guys, let's think big picture USC. They've jumped to the top of the conference standings. Now the trick is finding a way to stay there.
Well, and that's your goal to start the season. It's always about the conference first. It's not about the national championship picture. So great job taking care of business within the conference, Jesse, but a lot of meat still left on the schedule.
Yeah, and remember, conference championships mean a lot because the way the college football playoff is set up, if you're winning your conference championship, you're probably in the playoff discussion. So they've got a lot of games ahead. They're in that prime spot right now inside their conference. They've got to keep playing well.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got to burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
Operating in the red zone here on second down. Touchdown, Southern Cal! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Florida dominated almost from wire to wire. And a game like this makes you harken back to those Chris Leak, Tim Tebow, Brandon Spikes teams that won it all in 2006 and again in 2008.
And with the completion out to the sideline, they'll pick up a couple.
Really unexpected outcome in this ranked-on-ranked matchup. The type of loss, guys, that'll get the attention of even a good football team.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Intercepted. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. Force it into tight windows. If it's not there, he throws it. Unfortunately, gets the interception.
Oh, he's got some space. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
What a run, man. I tell you what, it's hard to pop runs. It's hard to get 3, 4, 5, 6 yards a lot of times. But when you got backs like this who can make huge plays with the speed, getting out in the open field, can take it the distance on every play, defenses are...
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, USC.
Man, we know football gets harder when you start to get in the red zone and the field shrinks. Who needs that? Break the long touchdown run. Nice job by the back. Seeing the hole, exploding through, getting a long touchdown.
USC 14, Stanford 10.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He's going to fire deep. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money. Stanford wants to push the pace.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They're dealing with a second and long. Looking to throw, it's Barry. Got a man, it's Hall. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short.
Hey, listen, on offense, just take what the defense gives you. Quarterback looks out wide, he sees the DB way off of the receiver. Throw him the easy hitch pass, you'll take that completion.
Stanford at the line, needing to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Just inside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 19. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Finds his big tight end. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Got some room headed to the goal line. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And a chance to really carry momentum with them into the locker room if they can take the lead here. 1st and goal. Got his man quickly. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. Tight end finds a soft spot. Touchdown, Stanford! That's the way you finish a drive and put up points.
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
17, USC.
Looking for blockers. And the returner will be brought down. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Owens. Trying to beat the D deep. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Makes the catch. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Grabbed over the middle, it's Williams. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the backfield, he's open. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Looking downfield very late in the half. Complete in the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. He splits the uprights. And the 3 ball gives us a tie. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun first half between these rivals. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
Stanford will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Dropping back, it's Owens. Makes the grab down the middle. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete. And he's able to bounce off 1 tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. Looking to fire. Using the quick game. They'll get the 1st down. It's spotted on the 49. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Sends it back in motion. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. He has the 1st and still on his feet. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Wow, 4 plays on this drive by the offense. They already got 3 1st downs. We knew they had a lot of playmakers coming into this game, and they're showing that right now. This defense is going to have to make a play at some point here and stop the bleeding.
Trying to pound their way forward. He picks up a couple to the 31. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. And it's incomplete as he was trying to make the play in the back corner of the end zone. It'll be 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. Well, they've already made one. The holder will put it down at the 38 for a 48-yard attempt. That one was leaking and losing altitude fast, but it made it home. And now they take the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, receiving team.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Gives it on the option. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. The Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Rides the back on the option to give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Lining up to convert 3rd down. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Turning it on! They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. And the Trojans will have it 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Owens. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Running back is able to snag the football, but that foot is on the white lines, out of bounds and incomplete. It's 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Trojans decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fields the punt and tries to help improve that field position. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
A loss of 9 on the play.
That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Wants to go up top. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll stop him short on 3rd down in this defense, trying to make sure they stay on top. Stanford lines up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Here's the return. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. Looking for room, it's Briggs. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Nice pitch and catch there from QB to wide receiver. Great job. An out route is all about timing. 1, 2, 3, boom, break out, throw it to him right now. Great pitch, great catch.
And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. Touch pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. And the Trojans have this offense rolling. From the gun, the ground game. He's stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Skips away from pressure. Got out of trouble and throws. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. And this defense has to step forward. Not only do they have to get a stop, they've got to do it quickly to keep that time from running down. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. A strike downfield. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. One big play to get it up near midfield. Now they're in business at the 47. Looking downfield on 1st down. Makes the grab. It's Davis.
And listen, I know that wasn't a huge gain. It was positive, but I like doing more of that in today's college football. I'm just going to try to give my playmakers a chance to do damage in space away from all the big boys inside.
And the throw out to the sideline, good for just a few yards. The Cardinal come to the line facing 3rd and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Picked off. Takes it back to the 24-yard line, and this defense loves to feast on takeaways. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. They want that clock to run. Bringing it back. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Trojans. They extend this 4th quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
With that last touchdown, they remain undefeated. And what can you say about this offense? One of the most explosive in the entire nation, and they're coming in, I think, every week with the mindset that we're just going to outscore everybody. We are okay going into a track meet, and that's really what we saw in this game today. Opponents just cannot keep pace with them and all of the athletes they have on the offensive side of the ball.
Looking downfield, it's Barry. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. Touchdown, Southern Cal! What a play! Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, a big-time top 25 duel. Let's get right to the pictures. Nebraska is just getting blown off the field right now. I've seen some stinkers in my day. This one smells like a pasture. How's that for descriptive? They're trailing by 14 to Penn State.
Power football with the run.
It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Under fire! And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Throws to the tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The #1 objective for a defense is to make the offense one-dimensional. Well, when they're trailing by this much late in the game, they're one-dimensional. They have to pass the football. We can bring more speed on the field. You see it. We know you're throwing the football. Nice break on the football. Nice interception. This one's almost over.
While they could run victory formation, you also have to think about padding those stats. The holder will spot it about 35 yards out. And they didn't need the extra points, but maybe just a chance to stick it to them right here a little bit at the end. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed.